Nancy. And Nancy, I can't talk because my dentures are falling out, Pelosi. You have once again proven to America that you are a fraudulent, scumbag, Democratic piece of garbage, piece of shit. If you don't know the story, Nancy Pelosi was caught in her own state going into a salon that's supposedly closed down, going to that salon to get her fucking 80-year-old fucking hair done. Once again, Nancy, you have proven to America that you yourself do not believe your own statements. You do not believe that you don't believe yourself. You're full of shit. That salon that you went to has been closed down for months. Nobody has been allowed to go to that salon. But hey, Nancy Pelosi, Speaker of the House, piece of shit Democrat, walks up in to that salon and gets her hair done. Can y'all believe this? Can you believe the audacity of some of these Democrats out here? Hey, you can't get your hair done. You can't go and get your hair cut. But I can go and get my hair done. I can go and get my hair cut during a pandemic and not even wear a mask. But you can't go into a store. You can't go into a store, a grocery store, Walmart, any store that's around your area. You can't go in that motherfucker without a mask. So, ask yourself this question. Why is Nancy Pelosi allowed to disobey her own rules? Why is she allowed to say something and then do something completely opposite? Because Nancy Pelosi, Joe Biden, Bernie Sanders, all these Democratic people in Congress, they're hypocrites. They're fraudulent. They're fake. They'll tell you to do something, then they'll turn around and do the complete opposite. Let's say, I can't go in Walmart without a mask. Nancy Pelosi can go in Walmart without a mask. She's not wearing a mask while getting her hair done. Oh my God. It must not be that the virus must not be that bad. Huh? They've once again proven they've once again proven them by themselves that they're fake, fraudulent. Why is she allowed to go get her hair done, but I can't go get my hair cut? Because she's a Democrat in her piece of shit Democratic-run state. That's why she's able to get her hair done. Ladies, and let me just clarify. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not the fact that she got her hair done. It's not that's not the fact at all. Everybody gets their hair done. The fact of the matter is, Nancy Pelosi has gotten her hair done during a pandemic when everything is supposed to be closed down. That same salon she went to is closed down and nobody can go to it. She walks right into the salon without a mask. Ladies and gentlemen, they're duping us. If you vote for Democrat, you are being duped by these fake, fraudulent politicians. If you vote Democrat, you clearly don't know a hole from your ass. A hole in a log you don't know from your own asshole. Clearly, you're being duped, faked, lied to. Lied to. This pandemic, this is not a pandemic. This is a goddamn scamdemic. That's what this is. We're supposed to stop. We're supposed to just stay at home and not work. Our kids are supposed to just stay at home and do virtual learning. While people like Nancy Pelosi is going in hair salons without a mask getting her hair done. Yeah, well, it's crazy to me, man. It's insane to me. I mean, they're hypocrites. They can do this stuff, but we can't. Why? Why can't we do this stuff? Because we're not Democrats. And even the people out there that support Democrats and vote for the Democrats, you aren't allowed to go get your hair done either. But Nancy Pelosi is, without a mask. She's a complete hypocrite. If you can't see this, you're insane. These people, Joe Biden claims that President Trump is racist. He himself is racist. If you have trouble choosing whether or not you need to vote for me or Trump, then you ain't black. All black people fake alike. These are his words, not mine. There's this video escalating YouTube where he's literally saying the N-word. Nigger, with the hard ER, not the hard A, not the gangsta A, the hard ER. Why are we voting for these racist, lying, fraudulent politicians? I know why you're voting for them. Because you don't do your research. You're ignorant. You don't vote according to your beliefs. You don't vote according to your morals. You vote because they tell you to vote because you're sheep. They tell you to jump, you say how high. They tell you to go to a bridge and jump off, you tell them, okay. It's time to wake up, ladies and gentlemen. The Democrats, they're not doing for you. They're doing for themselves. For years, the Democratic Party has had 80% of the black vote. And I bet half those people don't even know that the Democrats invented the KKK. That the Democrats put Planned Parenthood on every fucking street in your city. A liquor store in every fucking street in your city. The Democrats want you to completely stop taking responsibility for your own life. Hey, we're going to put a Planned Parenthood on the street so you can go out and fuck whoever you want, and if you get them pregnant, you can just make her get an abortion. Or she can get an abortion. To opt out of any type of responsibility. That's what the Democrats are teaching our kids. Our younger generation. That they can opt out of reality. Opt out of responsibility. Nothing, listen, cities like Chicago, for years, nothing has changed. You know why nothing has changed in this city? Because it's run by a Democrat. When are we going to wake up? When are we going to start voting according to our beliefs and morals? When are you going to stop letting people tell you to jump and you say how high? When? It's time, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to put your foot down, do your research, smarten the fuck up, educate yourself. And I want you to ask yourself at the end of the day, what are they doing for me? Do these policies, do I agree with these policies? Do I support murder of babies? Do I agree with pointless impeachment hearings with literally no evidence? Do I support that? Ladies and gentlemen, there's going to come a time where we can no longer let this happen. This is anti-American. These politicians are telling us what we shouldn't be able to do, but then they're turning around and doing the exact same thing that we're not supposed to do because they're Democrat. Republicans too. I'm not saying there's no Republican out there that doesn't do this, but this is Nancy Pelosi. Nancy motherfucking impeached President Trump, rip up his fucking speech, and then fucking completely disrespect him. Ditcher's falling down my head, Pelosi. This is Nancy Pelosi we're talking about. I want to talk about something else too. Okay? I mean, it's supposed to be a pandemic, right? We're not supposed to leave their house without masks, right? Why is she allowed to go get her hair done in a salon without a mask? Why? Ask yourself that. And there's people out there that will justify this because you voted Democrat your entire life. You're going to justify this, and you're going to still paint Republicans as enemies. Joe Biden has spent months, Nancy Pelosi as well. They've spent months blaming Trump for the pandemic. Months. But they failed to mention that they've wasted resources on an impeachment hearing a few months before the pandemic. They failed to mention that they've been in office for 30 years, 40 years, longer than President Trump, and yet they've gotten nothing done. Trump has been in office for 4 years? And he's done more than they have. It is 4 years of office than Joe Biden and Nancy Pelosi combined. And they've been in office for like 30, 40 years. Joe Biden has been preaching the same tired, worn out rhetoric that he has been preaching for 30, 40 years and has done nothing for the country. Nothing. Nancy Pelosi either. All they've done is whined and complained. All they've ever done was shit on President Trump. Well, he didn't handle the pandemic right. He didn't handle it right. He should have did this. He should have did that. Well, what the fuck did you do, Joe Biden, when Obama was doing his terms with the H1N1 swine flu? What did you do? Absolutely nothing. But the Democrats, they won't talk about Obama's failure. They won't talk about Joe Biden's failure. Compare the H1N1 flu cases and deaths compared to COVID. Compare them. Incomparable. Incomparable. You guys are idiots. Been in office this long and you've done nothing, but yet you paint Trump as a bad guy and you paint Trump as that he's done nothing for our country. You're fake. And we need to vote. People, I'm telling you, people, we need to vote these people out. They are destroying our very fabric, our very country. They're destroying. They're trying to take our freedoms, our Second Amendment, our freedom of speech. They're trying to take everything away from us. We need to drain this swamp. We need to vote red. We need to get them out. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been Josh. Peace.